Ever been in a conversation where things get awkwardly quiet and it feels like your brain just stops working? Whether it's with friends, coworkers, or someone you're trying to impress, we've all been there. But don't worry. Here are some simple tips to keep any conversation flowing, no matter who you're talking to. Let's get started. So why do we struggle with conversations? First, let's talk about why this happens. Studies show that silence in conversations feels awkward because we're wired to seek connection. But we often overthink, worry about saying the wrong thing, or just don't know what to talk about. Here's the good news. Great conversations aren't about being super smart or funny. They're about curiosity and connection, and that's something anyone can learn. Tip number 1, be an active listener. Let's start with the easiest trick, active listening. Instead of thinking about what to say next, focus on what the other person is saying. Repeat something they said to show you're listening. For example, if someone says, "I'm trying out a new workout," you could say, "Oh, cool. What kind of workout?" This keeps the conversation going and shows you care. Remember, people love to feel heard. Tip number 2, use open-ended questions. Another game changer is asking open-ended questions. Instead of questions that can be answered with a yes or no, ask ones that invite a story. For example, instead of asking, "Did you like the movie?" Try this. "What was your favorite part of the movie?" See how that opens the door for more conversation? Tip number 3, share a bit about yourself. Great conversations aren't just about asking questions, they're about sharing too. If someone talks about their day, add your own experience. For example, they say, "I'm so tired from work today." You could say, "I totally get that. My Monday was packed too. What's been keeping you busy?" This creates a flow, like a ping pong game, where you're both involved. Tip number 4, yes and trick. This one's inspired by improv comedy. It's called the yes and trick. Let's say someone says, "I'm thinking about traveling to Italy." Instead of just saying, "That's nice," you could say, "Yes, and you have to try the gelato in Rome. It's amazing." The yes and trick keeps the conversation alive and makes it more exciting. Tip number 5, how to handle awkward silences. Still worried about those quiet moments? Here's the truth. They happen, and they're completely normal. The trick is to embrace them and have a few go-to moves. 1, ask a lighthearted question like, "What's the best thing you've watched or read recently?" 2, make a casual observation. "This playlist is so good. What kind of music do you like?" 3, use humor. A playful comment about the silence itself can often break the tension. Remember, silences are only awkward if you make them awkward. Stay relaxed. It's all part of being human. Now you're ready to handle any conversation like a pro. Try these tips out today and let us know in the comments how they work for you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button for more tips like these. Let's keep the conversation going. See you next time, and don't forget to stay uplifted naturally.